In the greenhouse game, each week begins with 3 players entering the greenhouse, earning power in deciding who goes home each cycle. Players in the greenhouse designate which players are vulnerable at each week's banishment. Additionally, players are able to earn seeds, the in-game currency, and the vulnerable players can use those seeds to buy their way out of precarious situations. Alliances must be forged, lies must be told, and at the end of each cycle, someone has to go home. It's the ultimate game of negotiation. Do you strike now, or save your power for later? Do you rescue a valuable ally, or do you hang on to your seeds? In this underhanded game of survival, can you successfully put your trust in someone else? 16 enter, 1 will leave. This is The Greenhouse Season 6. Okay, Johnny is first.
Done.
All right. That is correct. Taylor wins round 2. You have second place.
Done.
Okay, Zach is third place. Sorry, Josh, you are not entering the greenhouse. Meet Holly in the library for the flower picking ceremony.
Great.
Best case scenario.
Literally the best case
Our
scenario.
literal final four. We sadly lost one soldier on the way.
That's
but
okay,
this
that's
could not have worked out better.
Can we talk about what we want the rest of the game to look like?
Yeah.
Because our biggest hurdle is having enough utilities at the final four. Actually, if the 3 of us are in the final four with one of them and they have the most, it doesn't matter
Because they have
to give it to
How does the
us.
final four work?
If you have seats or banked votes, they all
Do
convert
bank
to-
votes count as a seat?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you
they
use
all-
them to count for who's immune, and
How
they
many
would.
do you have?
0.
Yeah, I also have 0. So
Okay.
I think the 4th person almost would be like Kingmaker. Honestly, I'm good with whatever you want to do. If you don't want to be the flowers, I'm fine with that. But also,
You have 2 seats, right?
I'd happily nominate Elise.
Can I propose something that I'm a little afraid of? Is that if they do what we did and what I did with Emily, and one of them buys the uproot and uses it on the other, we're forced to put you up as the replacement. If
I'm
you
going to be a
got-
flower.
Oh, then we're forced to put you up as the replacement,
Yeah.
and we might need to make sure, because they will evict you, so we might need to make sure that we use the uproot this round regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're all going to have 0 seeds.
That's fine. No, that's fine because we don't really need.
You wanna know what though? Josh knows Elise has to go.
Yeah.
So we're relying on the fact that Josh knows Elise has to leave.
Yeah.
And we know that, like, what are they gonna do? Take a shot at, like, Zach? I don't mean that, but, like, it's like, what I mean is, like, he knows that Elise has to be the one to leave.
Who do we think would get uproot? Who would use it?
Piglet has the most seeds.
More than Elise? We're sure about
I
that?
have no idea how many
Can I
seeds Elise
can I be
has.
honest?
Yes.
If I could have a flower, I would like it because I've been on a block 3 times in a row. Obviously I'm 3rd, so it's up to y'all.
I
but-
plan on taking a flower.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay. You'll get 2 seeds.
Yeah.
Can I nominate Elise?
Can I please?
No.
Y'all just made me do all that last round. I feel like
We all did a lot last round.
I know, but
If
No,
neither of y'all want the piglet blood on your hands, I can do it. But again, y'all want flowers, so.
I feel like I outwardly burned like him so bad
Burned
last
who?
round. Piglet already.
Why?
Well, just because. Well, I guess he voted with us, but I was just saying like.
Yeah, but I get it. We're at the final 6, so like
I
in
know,
my
right?
head, it's like
So if one of them uproots, would you all rename Josh?
yes,
Okay, just making
yes,
sure.
that's undoubted.
Yeah.
And honestly, if Elise uproots and Josh goes on the block, we might want to consider taking Josh out because
I
of
think
the
so,
move he
too.
made last round.
Okay.
The biggest issue is that Elise gets to compete next round.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'll take Sunflower.
Okay.
I have to, and I'm probably going to nominate Elise.
Ugh.
I have
Any
such.
chance? Like.
I have the worst beef with her. I cannot nominate Piglet. I can't. I'm sorry. Both of us want the same thing,
Yeah.
and like if I got first, I'm gonna do the thing
Yeah.
instead. And it's obviously my full loyalty is to you too. It's just like the thing I want to do.
Okay.
Okay. You want to pick first?
I will take those seeds.
I'm gonna make you take it from me. I'm taking sunflower.
Oh my god,
The scandal.
my decision just got so much harder.
You're so nasty.
Okay, let's go do the damn thing.
Yeah, man.
Who breaks the tie?
Rose.
Okay.
Alright, thanks. 15 minutes.
15 minutes on the clock.
I'm so annoyed that I didn't get sunflower there, but I didn't really deserve it. I just wanted it. But I do feel like I put my ass on the line the most and should have gotten it. But Johnny is like, but I kind of worry about pushing back against him too much because he knows these games, and so I just don't want him to not trust me because of it. So whatever.
Alright, so I'm down to address the elephant in the room because I feel like there's like a lot of tension.
Mm-hmm.
What really just happened? I'm confused.
I got out one of the strongest players in the game when I had a chance to. If it wasn't Oscar, it would have been whoever was as strong as Oscar. If I didn't do it then, I mean, numbers are dwindling. And you are a very strong player in this game. And Oscar was the other strong player in this game. And to break the two of you up is monumental, not only for my game, but for everyone else's game. And so I'm very sorry to break that up. But I think going forward, it's a lot more level for everybody.
I can understand that. I really can understand that.
And I'm sorry that I kept you guys in the dark on that, but I just had to.
I totally get it. I do think like it could end up like
I mean, yeah,
hurting your jury.
Very
like,
much so.
Perception, but like I get it.
Yeah.
Like
get it as
I
well.
totally get it. I do think like that maybe you should have been like once you decided you probably should have been upfront with Oscar because maybe his jury perception and others could be different, but also like respect. So
Yeah.
like
that
you
was-
got it together really fast.
You
So
did.
like, and I know like I'm now in a really tough spot. So I'm kind of like curious to see where everyone's heads at because I'm like, I don't really know like.
And this isn't like oh, we got Oscar out now, we can get like whoever out now. I saw it as more of a, all right, it's kind of pressing reset on everything.
I see that. And I'm still open because, like, now the house is completely different now.
Yeah.
And I'm going to be honest, like, the ones in there probably have a good jury perception. At least that's what I think.
Well,
Taylor, maybe.
I think Johnny as well.
Okay.
Johnny probably has a decent one.
Probably so.
Zach has been kind of going along too.
He's also been very quiet though,
He's also been very quiet.
which may.
up until the last round,
Mhm.
I don't really know if like Taylor, like if the jury has much perception of Taylor. Like either way.
Honestly, maybe not.
I mean, I've said it since the beginning of the day. I've told it to her too. I think she's been flying under the radar.
I told her that as well.
Yeah.
She's had immunity a few times that she just like won.
Yeah.
That's like a good spot to be in, just having immunity but not having to like
And now
put
she's in
people
right now.
Yeah.
There was,
I will say, y'all gagged us by not using any bank votes.
I did.
Oh, you did?
Mhm.
On who?
On Oscar.
Oh.
I used one bank vote on Oscar.
Oh. And one.
It was originally, I mean, I thought it was supposed to be like a split thing
Wait, why did you do that?
because that's what he told me.
Because who told you?
Johnny. So they had the numbers already. They had 5
But why'd you throw a vote away then?
because Johnny said, "Do this, and you're gonna be in a better position next round." So I had to try to save my game with Johnny. And I knew he was gonna end up in the greenhouse. Johnny's the one with the power right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Smart.
And so
For your game, very smart.
I felt like that's what I had to do. But
And then you gave your blue chip to Oscar.
because I mean, y'all already had the numbers.
How many seats did Oscar have?
He didn't give them to you? We all think he gave them to you. So shit.
He probably gave him to.
Watch he put him in my cup.
Imagine. That'd be pretty
That would
fierce.
be a gap.
That'd be pretty fierce.
I guess he thought he had it.
And I think he's the only one that's bought the spreadsheet chart,
Yeah.
the seed chart.
How are you feeling, Elise? You're still processing it?
Well, no, I just like I think it's me. Like I don't see a situation where it's not me.
What do you think I should do this round?
What do you think you should do this round?
I don't know. There's a person who's been like kind of into getting me out for like 4 rounds now, and I feel like I like might have to do it.
Who is it?
Oh, her name starts with an E.
Oh, I said it's me and who?
I thought that you were playing along too. I probably will. Not. There's actually no probably. I am putting you up.
Mhm.
And I don't think we've been on the same side like all day.
Like I never did anything to you.
No, I get
today.
it. I get
and,
it.
like, I was honest with you.
You were very straight up, which is I'm also trying to be straight up. And if you think there's a reason why I shouldn't, or you think there's someone else that I should do, but the 5 greenhouses, the like consistent domination of competitions, like you at this point, all I'm looking to do is eliminate my biggest threat. And I do know we had the conversation earlier about like big threats continuing to shoot at each other, and I would not be surprised if this ends up leading to my downfall. But I can't help but think that if I let you get past this, you would want me to go in the next round.
No,
Who would you want to go?
literally anyone because every single person turned their back on me.
Yeah, but like anyone doesn't give me like a like an answer.
Well, do you want anyone who's been floating to win? Because I don't.
No, neither do I, and there's a chance we're headed that route.
Like I feel like literally who is the line right now? I actually don't know. And like I know it makes sense. Like I totally get it makes sense for me to be up. Like I knew it was gonna be me. But I will literally agree to final 2. Like no.
It's funny. I thought you were gonna say that. And I almost might have to like redecline you because I just like I
get that.
I wanted to keep it open, and I was hoping genuinely that I'll be honest. I did not think Oscar was going to go. I really thought that I was going to be sitting in a final 6, 5, or 4 situation with the both of you, and that I'd be a cool finalist next to the both of you. That's where I thought the game was going. Now that the game has turned, it feels foolish to now that you are vulnerable to let you get there. I will say, if you have the seeds and you could uproot, I encourage you to do so. I don't know how many seeds anyone else has, but I think you might have used them all for the fly trap too.
Who's going up with me?
It's up to her. I don't know.
What did she think?
She's, per usual, a little indecisive. I do think she's deciding
Josh or Josh?
between the Joshes because Zach was in that room with us, but I also do think that her mind could go towards Zach.
Zach.
I mean, there's only 3 options. I don't know which one she would lean towards. I do think that, like, everyone made a swing last round, and it just comes down to someone either being okay being nominated or otherwise. But by me nominating you, I also am giving you a seed.
Yeah.
So I did say in that room, I was like, honestly, like if I'm going to nominate Elise, I'm going to give her a chance because she's a badass. So that's like kind of the plot that I'm in.
Yeah.
And I did say that I don't want floaters to get to the end, and I want everyone to have to play their like 100% in order to get there. And that's kind of what I've been trying to do. And I feel like I've been playing at mine, and I feel like you've been playing at yours. And I think some people are starting to play at theirs, but I want everyone to play at theirs. So my mind isn't changing. If you have more time to like go have conversations, I want to give you the freedom to do that because now you know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And you have the freedom to do anything else.
Okay.
And
about my offer.
if you
might win against me if we're final 2.
that would be kind of wacky.
Joey
if-
might like you better.
I don't even know if that's the case. I feel like you are probably the most likable person left in the game, which also pairs with your comp ability, which is scary. But I appreciate the compliment.
Okay.
If you have another pitch before nominations and something comes to mind, I will very much hear you out. And that is something
What kind of other pitch?
I don't know. You can think about it. You have time. You have time to think about it. I'm just letting you know.
I feel like if Johnny is in the final 3, he will win.
You think?
I do think. Who does Johnny have bad blood with on the jury? Other than maybe Oscar, but Oscar might book him one still.
Right.
What do you think about that?
That's very true.
Hey. I bet it was crazy.
Come on, Rose.
Yeah, I wanted the sunflower.
Taylor, can you sit here for me?
Yeah.
Were y'all like talking strategy as y'all picked?
Kind of. I wanted a flower just because I wanted the safety, which maybe is dumb because I don't like seeds.
Well, I mean, you saw what happened to Oscar. He was in the greenhouse.
Yes, and so I just wanted it. And do y'all know what's happening at all?
Do you?
Huh?
Do you?
Kind of. So he wants to nom Elise. So I don't know what I'm doing yet, but I kind of feel like the expectation is that I nom you. So I really don't know what I'm doing. So.
Well, I definitely don't want to be nominated.
Right.
What if it's us three, top three? We all have an even playing field. If Johnny goes to the finale, he wins. That's what he's saying. If Elise goes to the finale, she wins.
I agree with both of those statements.
I like that. Genuinely, I do like that.
We can set it in stone. Because now it's the time where we have to start doing stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm open to it. The hard part is for me is that we were like just in there. I don't want to nom either of you. So definitely want to have some one-on-ones and kind of just see where to go.
Okay, cool.
I was out here and like they were like, those two were kind of like pitching like you. I don't know how much Josh was actually for it or if he was just saying it because Pibble was sitting here because he was like, I don't want to be nommed.
Yeah, so nominate me for the fourth fucking time. Get real.
Yeah, I'm just gonna explain to him. I was just like, just because I do think I want at least off my personal game, I want to nominate you because I know you guys have seeds, but that like I don't want him to go kind of thing.
Do we want to go for uproot this round so neither of them can get it?
We don't have like seeds to do shit.
That's true. I have two. You.
Why does it matter if? Because you're voting and Josh is voting.
Yeah, but let's say that like they
Oh,
pull
you're
some
saying.
shit where like they get uproot, they give it to Josh. Josh saves them. I go up. They vote me out.
I fear that they can outbid us on uproot no matter what.
Okay. Well, let's at least if they bid, we try to counterbid so they spend more seats.
Do you think Taylor was serious about thinking about that deal?
With us?
Yeah.
I think so, because her and I have been great since Green Team.
Oh, do you have the green team? I forget about that.
We've been great since Green Team, and every time she's
all
been...
the green team is still here.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I keep forgetting about that green team.
And every time she's been in power, she reassures me that she won't put me up. And so, I think she's being truthful about that, very much so. I believe her over what Johnny says.
And to me, that just makes the most sense, because if I was in Jury's position and Johnny was up there, I'd vote Johnny.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with Elise.
Yep.
Even Zach, because Zach has been pretty good at maneuvering.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I just think that's the best decision since Elise is going.
So,
Yeah.
do you think Johnny is really going to put Elise up?
I don't know, they've been talking for a while.
Yeah.
They've been talking for a while, so I want to know what they talked about.
Same.
And when you and Taylor are top three, we would have such, I feel like, an even playing field.
Okay.
Because we've each played on the same side,
Mm-hmm.
but we've been managing that side really well.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's what I'm interested in, you know?
Okay. Maybe we can put that bug in her ear separately.
Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'm sticking to the plan.
What
I'm
is?
putting up Elise.
Okay.
It does mean I'm giving her a seed, but I also want to be the one to put her up.
Okay.
So I don't think Taylor's planning on putting you up. I think she's gonna put up Piglet. And then I don't know what'll happen with uproot, but like in theory we should have the votes regardless.
Piglet came up to me and said that he wants Taylor to nominate Zach this round.
Okay.
He was just like, what if?
Yeah.
And I was like, well...
Was that in your little threesome chat, or was it without Elise?
No, it was without
Okay.
her. Without her.
I don't know what Taylor's leading, but because Zach was in the room when we were talking, that's the only time I talked to Taylor about legitimately what Mom should be.
Yeah. That's, I mean, you got your nomination down, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not wavering. And she nominated me. We were in greenhouses together the first day, but then she turned on me. So I was kind of like, okay. I was like, I kind of am
You
gonna.
had your chance.
Yeah, I mean, she targeted me, so I'm now gonna target her.
Yeah.
Which I think is a fair assessment.
So,
But I do think that you and I are the people that might get stabbed in
Eyes
these last
next.
2 rounds, but there's a very good chance that they also try to stab at Zach. So Zach might be the person that we want to put in the limelight if we can. But it really is just going to come down to who gets greenhouse and who's nominated and who wants to make decisions. And I think a lot of what's going to happen in the final 5 is going to be spur of the moment, which is fine. But I still want to go to the end with you and Josh, and that's the other plan. So
Dito.
okay. So my absolute goal for this round is for Elise to go home. I do not know who Taylor legitimately plans on putting up
I
as a
don't know. I
pawn.
just tried to talk to her.
And she was wishy-washy.
Yeah.
She's always wishy-washy.
She was like, I don't want to nom you, and I don't want to nom Zach, and I don't want to nom Jack.
Well, those are the options.
I know. And
She
I was
wanted
like,
me to take the rose so she could put up Elise, and I was like, I'm sorry, but like I am the one that's gonna put up Elise. And I almost wish I took the rose because then you would definitively be protected. But I do think that as long as she doesn't get uproot, which shouldn't happen if we're genuinely 5v1 right now, that she should not have the ability to get uproot and she'll just go. Which I think is what will and should happen. And that's my plan for the round.
okay. I mean, yeah, you told me that was your plan last round.
And I
so
stand
feel
by
like
it.
nothing has changed.
Yeah, I've been very as straight up as I can be in like most of these conversations. And I'm continuing it. And I told all of them what I want to do, and I said that I think it's all our best moves. And I told Josh that I would also be pretty keen for us to go to the end together. Again, I repeated it. He was yeah.
We win.
Well, I told you earlier that I thought that would be a good final 3. I told him just now I think that'd be a good final 3. He said, yeah, I could see that. He said he thinks that Zach has to get out before the finale too. Yeah, and I think that's actually really true.
I think so. Just because he's just been floating in a sense.
He's
And I
been
feel like he doesn't
floating,
have a
but
side.
he really just pushed what happened last round. Like, he was the aggressor. Like, Josh is the one that made the nomination, but Zach put in a lot of the legwork. And I think that's a move that a lot of people are going to talk about.
I agree.
So I think that's important. I don't know what Taylor's doing. I feel like she's, like, looking for someone to volunteer, and she's not going to get that.
No, I said, do not put me up. Like,
Okay.
Do not put me up.
If she does, I can't receive your banked votes this round, but I do think
Because then if she puts me up, it's
Zach and Josh voting.
Yeah. I would have to hope that.
They would both keep you.
Yeah.
I think they would.
I would think so.
I think Josh definitely
I think Josh,
would.
I don't know about
And
that.
I don't
And
know.
if
Well, no,
Zach
Zach
doesn't-
is so gung-ho on Elise and Oscar being out that I'd be blown away if he changed his mind. And if Josh put all of that blood on his hands last round to make the move happen, I don't know why he would back out either as a half measure. It would be such a half measure, it wouldn't make sense.
Okay, so here's my only thing. I really don't want to nom you, but I also like don't want Elise uprooted either.
I will not uproot Elise.
But what if she like gives it? Well, I just don't want her to
I would
get
keep the
it.
seeds if that's the case. I think me, you, and Josh top 3. Like I said, I think that's the even playing field.
Yeah.
And
well,
we
I
have been
said in the
working-
greenhouse I wasn't gonna nom Zach, which like puts me in a weird spot because I felt like I was like freaking scurrying around last round. Like when I said that, I was just like, yeah, no, I won't nom you.
But if I can vote him out, I've been having a target on Zach this entire time. Like I mean,
Yeah, honestly. Plus, if one of y'all do uproot,
I'm not putting any seeds anywhere.
Okay.
The only way I would do that is if Zach tries to uproot, then I would outbid him
oh
so that he stays on the block.
yeah,
That's the only way. Okay, but I just don't want to be nominated,
I
and I'm so
know.
serious about this final 3, me, you, and Josh.
I know, but I feel like I have to nom one of you because I told Zach I wouldn't nom him. But Zach could still end up on the block if like an uproot is played,
You know,
which isn't the end of the world.
I guess, but also Josh wants Zach as well. So
I know, that's what I'm saying. So if like one of y'all gets the uproot, he goes up anyways. I just feel bad because I said that I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, but I think Josh also doesn't want to go, and I think he, you know what I mean? So
Doesn't want to what?
he doesn't want to be nommed either.
I just feel like in a very serious situation, and I seriously love you, death, you're my person, and it probably feels like it doesn't mean shit right now because I just feel like my back's in the corner, and like, yes, I have the power, but like, I'm very scared for next round anyways, and so I don't know. I do truly think that Elise goes this round. if not Zach.
I mean, you know who I've been saying who my target is for like the past 3 rounds. So
Let me
I
go
would
talk
just
to
hope.
Josh.
Okay. I would just hope it isn't me.
No, it's not you.
Okay. Okay.
I promise it's not you. I will pinky promise on that. I pinky promise I'm not coming for you, and I don't think the vote's on you.
Okay.
And I take those very seriously. You can cut off my pinky. If the episode shows I was coming for you, just cut off my arm. Yeah. Okay, so I said I wasn't nominating Zach when I was in the greenhouse. I don't know what your thoughts were because when we were on the couch, Piglet said a final 3 with us.
Yeah.
What are you thinking?
I think it would be good to get Zach out, but also we need to get this girl out.
I think she needs to go.
She needs to go before anyone
now.
else.
And I told Piglet that I probably have to nom him because I don't want to nom you. And I really do think Elise needs to go this round. Like
I
I
do
get
too.
there could be like uproot whatever and Zach ends up anyways, but I truly think Elise should go this round.
Me too. At least
And-
spend some of those seeds she has.
She spent.
Well, I'm saying like on Uproot.
Oh
At
yeah,
least
she's
get her
working a
to.
bit. Yeah.
So
So
I just
no.
talked to Zach and he said he's even willing to spend seeds on Uproot just to
Yeah, he told me that as well.
price.
So, but I don't want to know you. I think Piglet's upset, but I told him like he is not the target. I just like feel like last round was such a mess. The fact that like in the greenhouse I said I wouldn't nom them. I feel like I have to stick to that.
Right.
And I feel bad. I don't know.
I mean,
I just
they're almost out the door.
true.
Elise and
Yeah.
maybe Piglet,
We
depending on
gotta
if his
figure out who
loyalty
wins
lies.
next round, but
Yeah.
I think we can figure it out. You wasn't budging.
Wait, if Piglet's going up, why don't y'all switch to where Piglet gets the
That's what I
seed?
tried telling him. That's why I wanted Sunflower.
Because we're trying to keep Piglet around,
Yeah.
at least for round
You
or
should
two,
tell
if
him
not
that.
the top 3.
You should tell him that because I already tried.
I just realized that. Why are we giving her a seed?
That's true. Actually, I'll go talk.
Is he over there?
I don't know where he's at.
Okay.
I think that's a good point. I think I was trying to
Johnny!
say that greenhouse just didn't happen.
Going forward. Yeah.
Completely up to you. You brought up a good point. You want to know Elise, but she's gonna get a seed.
I do.
I'm saying she's gonna get a seed and she already has some. That's what I was trying to say in the greenhouse.
Versus Piglet with no seed. Yeah.
Alright, give me a sec.
I don't know who has more, but
I'm gonna ask, so who are you putting up?
huh?
Who are you putting up?
Whoever you're not putting up,
No. If I put up Elise, who are you putting up?
pick that.
Let me ask him.
Okay.
You ready to wrap?
Where is he?
Yeah.
Taylor told me that she is putting you up. Do you want the seed, or do you want me to have her put you up with the seeds?
I'd rather the seed,
Okay, then I'll do you,
and then she'll put up.
and then she'll put up Elise.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, cause she literally grabbed me in the garage. She's like, "Why the hell are we giving Elise a seed?" And I said, "Okay, that makes sense." So I'm gonna.
And
nominate-
you said that.
Yeah, so then I'll nominate you. You get the seed. That's fine. More utilities. Let it happen.
Okay.
And people probably are not gonna. People don't think that we're as close, which is kind of nuts. But I'm gonna let it happen because you literally just admitted it outside, but people don't know. So that's fine. So you get the seed. Okay, cool. Okay, so Piglet said that he's fine if I nominate him. So do you want to nominate Elise?
Yeah, if you're
Yeah, that's
I don't
fine.
know who has more seeds anyways, so I kind of
Well,
prefer-
there's just no reason for us to give Elise seeds,
Okay, so you're nominating
and that's only because of what you
oh,
told
so
me in
you're
there.
nominating Piglet?
Yeah, and then you'll nominate Elise.
She's not, probably not. Yeah.
She's not gonna be happy about any of this.
Okay.
Okay, you're fine with it. That's what you wanted, right?
It's probably safer, but I just told her I was nominating Piglet.
I only acted on it because of what you told me in the garage.
Yeah.
So she won't care. I mean, she might care, but she really won't care.
Here we are at the final 6 nomination ceremony. Johnny, you are our sunflower. Go on ahead.
I wasn't initially gonna do this, but last minute scrambling per usual, I'm gonna be nominating Piglet.
Piglet, have a seat. And a seed.
Sorry.
Alright, Taylor, you have the rose.
Well, the person I was gonna nominate is now already being nominated. So I feel really bad because I didn't get the chance to tell this person I was nominating them. I'm sorry, Elise. I'm gonna nominate you.
Yeah.
Right, Elise is nominated for banishment. So Piglet and Elise are nominated. Let's head to the auction.
Okay, welcome everyone. everyone. You know the deal. Get to stepping. Is that the phrase?
To scramble.
Scrambling. There we go. That's what I meant.
Yeah, I'll put 15 minutes on the clock. I'll feel it out.
Okay, sounds good.
Yes.
That vote went exactly as I needed it to. Oscar is out of this game, and Elise is on the chopping block. Baby, when I tell you these last 2 rounds have been a lot, they've been a lot, but we're making it through. Piglet and Elise are on the block right now. The main target is, of course, Elise. The only thing is we don't know how many seeds she has. She says Oscar did not give her any seeds. Now, I find that to be false. Completely false. I believe that she has all of his seeds and is ready to take herself off the block when no one is looking.
Again, I'm just being transparent. I would prefer if you didn't get the seed compared to him, because in case there's an uproot, I don't want you to get uprooted.
Okay, so you like decided I'm out. Because like at the beginning of the round, you were like, "Oh, I'll give you a seed," like whatever.
I didn't tell you I'd give you a seed.
Well, yeah, you did. You said I'm nominating you for Sunflower.
Oh.
I'm going to give you a seed.
Well, yes, and then last minute I was, the few of us agreed to give him the seed instead.
Okay.
And
Meaning everyone but me.
I don't know if it was exact as that, but I did ask Piglet for his permission last minute, and he said he'd rather have the seed. So I said it was going to be up to Piglet, and Piglet said he wanted the seed, because I think Taylor was going to nominate him. So I basically...
Oh, I talked to Taylor right before, and she was like, "Either he or Zach," but...
Yeah, no, I think she was going to nominate him, and then I believe that, I was like, okay, let me go ask for his permission, and once I got his permission, that's when I made the decision.
I see. Okay, looks like I'm leaving.
Do you have seeds to uproot, like to try? Stir hell?
He has way more seeds than me.
Fair. Okay.
I'm assuming he's going to uproot, you know?
I don't know.
He'll definitely, like,
Consider it.
match my bid. I mean, he's definitely going to put more than me.
Yeah.
I guess I could try. Like, one of y'all is just going to give him seeds. Or no.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it depends what you want to do on your way out. Because, like, you have your own volition as a game player to do whatever you want. But also, this game is flipped 800 times, so, like, I wouldn't even... Like, there's only 2 voters, and people have banked votes. So, there's, like...
Well,
like, I
Zach wants me out.
I wouldn't draw
Josh
dead.
probably wants me out, too. So, like...
Yeah. I shouldn't be saying this, because I want Piglet to have his seeds at the Final Four. But I was like, you don't have to draw dead. Like, go bid on it. And then worst case scenario, you're draining someone else's seeds. Like, she could still impact the game in theory if she wants to. But the question is if she does. I think I'm becoming, like, the annoying mafioso archetype, which I don't like because I felt like I was, like, a scrappy underdog at one point that was being targeted. But now I feel like I'm in the position where people are like, fuck that guy Johnny. I would love to sit in the finale with Piglet and Taylor if I could help it. But at this point, I kind of don't care who I'm sitting next to as long as I'm sitting there. So I'm going to explain my moves, and I'm going to explain the things I did. And I really played every facet of every round, and I hope I can explain it. I don't know if I remember everything I did, but I hope I can regurgitate it, so.
I mean, I would just like to have been looped in to the plan, you know?
Literally it happened like in the last minute.
No, yeah, I get that it was like last minute. So that was
I
just,
thought
like,
I was momming you, but I definitely, like, I'm telling you, like, I want to move forward with you, and whether you're on the block and Elise goes, or, like, Mom's champ goes to uproot, like, that doesn't change anything. Like, no matter who you're sitting up against, I will advocate for you. And if you're off, we can talk. I don't vote, but we can talk.
Yeah. I get that it happened last minute, and I get what the plan is. And can I ask for a seat?
I only have 3. Are you saying, like, if she uproots, you want to uproot? Okay.
I promise you I will give it back to you next round. But I think it's just like we have to like make sure.
I know. And yes, I will text if you would not like tell people and give me that, and I'm just gonna pretend I still have 3 seeds.
Hey, yo, we don't have much time.
Okay. Yes.
Go ahead. This is all yours.
Okay, perfect. Thanks. So he probably has like 4 seeds, right?
I don't know.
Okay.
I have no idea how many seeds anyone has, except I don't think Johnny has any. And I think the only two that Zach has are the ones he just got.
Yeah. Like, I'm gonna, like, put my seeds down to uproot, but he has more than me, so, like, if you want to give me some, like...
You have 3, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll kind of see if, like, he plays it back, and then I'll just... Because I'm, like, worried because I only have 3 seeds.
I get you. And I think it's, like, me anyways, so, like, I, like, get it, but also, like, if I stay, I could win the next round. So,
I know.
Like, I mean, that's a strong if, but, like, it's a...
But you could, honestly, literally.
So, like, I mean, honestly, like, as of now, like, not unless... I can't stay unless I uproot, because there's no way Josh and Zach are not voting me out.
Have you talked to Josh?
And they're the only people
I
voting.
think Zach would vote you. Have you talked to Josh?
I actually haven't.
Either.
I should.
You should.
But that being said, like, if you, like, give me seeds, I, like, will absolutely not vote you. But also I get it.
Okay.
If not. So just let me know.
I'm considering it. I'm also poor, so then I'm like,
Yeah.
But I am considering it.
Okay.
Because I feel like I kind of just had to blindside you there. I was blindsided too, but
No, I
honestly,
get it.
I had a choice.
Yeah. Piglet, like, became, like, a different player very fast, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And, like, you got to. So, respect. But that being said, like, if I can get probably 2 seeds, I might be able to outbid him.
Okay.
So, and I would absolutely pay you back as I got them.
Everyone wants my seed. I think I'm, like, in a bad position right now just because I played the middle for so long. Like, I love doing, but then I also kind of was a little flashy last round, which I think normally when I play the middle, I do it so well that, like, people think I'm a floater, which is problematic until I sell at the end, which I'm kind of bad at doing sometimes. But also, I think that the flashy move made it obvious I'm in the middle, and I was kind of pushing back on Johnny. I wanted the sunflower, and so I just think it's, like, real obvious that I'm in the middle, so I'm in a predicament. But her telling me that she thinks that Piglet has more seeds than her, I think is going to be a good reason for me to not give Piglet a seed and give that as the reasoning, because I'm tired of people getting my seeds. Like, I am safe. Like, leave me alone. I'm sorry I'm, like, being sneaky. But I feel like at this point I'm just going to keep doing it, so...
Are you guys willing to pull seeds if she tries to bid?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, then we're fine.
That's what I'm trying. That's
Then
like I
we're
was
fine.
trying to figure out if, like, she would.
Mm-hmm.
She's done too much. Like, she's gotta go.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm pretty sure Josh is, like, very adamant.
About it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he made the move last round, so I said to... I think I said to him, or it was Piglet, I forget who I was talking to, but I was like, it would be such a half measure to not follow through on the second half, which is like, we got Oscar at last round, so let's get out at least this round.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes the most sense.
And that's what you told me last time too.
Mhm.
So,
And then when we get down to Final 5, it's free for all.
Yeah.
yeah.
I really did. I was thinking, like, these 2 rounds were so pivotal to any of us having a chance at winning.
Yeah.
Which I just think is good.
I'm really glad that they've gone the way I think is best for all of us.
What's the rationale? I don't find it productive for me to talk to Zach because I know he's going to vote me out. And I think everyone's on the same page to vote me out. So we can be honest. Like, I'm not, like, there's no beef. But I, like, want to know. And
You are a threat.
Yeah.
Like, do you know how much of a threat you... And I'm saying this, like, all out of love. Like,
Yeah.
You are a threat. And originally, when I had started working with you and Oscar, I knew that eventually we'd have to break up one of you.
Mm-hmm.
And I always said I would at least like to bring Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
But then, honestly, you were safe because you also were in Greenhouse.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Oscar was in Greenhouse, but he didn't have a
Yeah.
power. And so he became the target for that shot.
Yeah.
You just broke the record for the amount of greenhouses won, which is crazy, and I think we would be crazy to not target you for that. reason.
Yeah, for sure.
So you're just too good.
Yeah.
Then you're just good at the game. And we have a chance.
I should have chilled. Should have started throwing challenges, y'all. Why didn't I throw a challenge? Why didn't I throw 2 challenges? Why didn't I throw 3 challenges? I'm not that
5
good.
under her belt.
I'm not that good.
Right.
I should have thrown them.
Oh. Well, I hope you can hear my reasoning. And...
Oh yeah, no, I'm okay.
Okay.
Can I like give my seeds publicly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, wait for cameras.
I'm good.
Okay. Elise?
Alright. I am gonna give my 3 seeds to Johnny. I'm on my way out. I'll explain it in my speech when I leave.
Okay, at that, does anybody want to bid before we close the auction?
Yeah. I want to bid 3 seeds on Uproot.
Okay. Johnny has bid 3 seeds on Uproot.
I would like to bid as well.
Okay.
If you're trying to outbid me, I'm not going to use it.
I don't even know if I have.
Okay.
What's your plan with the Uproot?
I'm not using it.
And
She gave me the seeds for a reason. I don't know what the reason is, but I think it was malicious.
No, like legitimately, I'm giving them to you because you've been playing the game and I'm on my way out. And you don't have seeds and you're gonna need to get to the end somehow.
That's fair.
And everyone else who's on my side is turning on me, so.
That's fair.
So revoke your bid.
You cannot.
That's okay.
Then I will not.
I stand by it.
Okay, I will not place a bid.
Last call. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Johnny purchases Uproot for 3 seeds.
Cool. I'm not going to use it.
Okay. Johnny burns the Uproot. It is not used, which means our final nominees are Elise and Piglet.
Alright, here we are at the final 6 banishment. At the end of this banishment ceremony, one of the 2 of you is leaving this game. Elise, you're first.
Okay. It's been so much fun, y'all. I know it's me. I'm not upset. I can't wait to see who's gonna win. I can say that I, didn't really turn on anyone. I was pretty honest. Was pretty open. Didn't never commit to anything I couldn't promise. I was in the greenhouse 5 times, and I probably should have thrown some challenges, so that's where I made some mistakes there. Some of y'all are floating, so I just am curious to see if any of y'all will win if you're floating, and I want to see y'all make big moves, and disappointed that a lot of people who were on my side and I didn't nominate throughout, are putting me in this spot. So, yeah, but it's been so much fun. I'm excited for y'all, and congratulations to the final 5.
Nikki, Piglet, you're out.
Alright, so I feel as if this entire game, the moves that I have made, especially when I was in Greenhouse one time, I stuck through with that. I was very transparent with you, Zach. I let you know that was going to happen. I let everyone know what my moves were then. Since then, I've been relying on everything that everyone has told me and also been getting my feedback that way. So I really hope that with this nomination that everyone is still staying gun true to what they're telling me. I still want to play. I still want to be in here. My fire isn't out, and I really value the conversations that we have had, the relationships we've built, and I don't plan on going back on things that I have said still to this day. Everything that I have said so far, I've stuck true to my word, and I feel as if y'all have done the same thing for me. So I'm just hoping that can continue to be reciprocated.
Alright, thank you. And with that, it is time to vote. Josh, you're first. Get in line.
What's going on?
The person that I'm voting for has played a phenomenal game, and that is primarily the reason why I am voting for them. So Elise, this chip is for you.
Thank you.
I mean, they both nominated me. I've been in a string of nominations, and I'm glad that's at least having a break. But one of these players I feel like has done a good bit better, and also nominated me another time and straight up just isn't talking to me. So thank you.
Thank you.
Alright, here we go. Once I announce the result of the vote, the banished player must say their goodbyes, pack up their belongings, and head straight to the jury roundtable. By a vote of 2-0. Please, you have the banished from the greenhouse. Thank you for playing.
Who wins? I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Stay in here for your next challenge. Alright, everyone, it's time for the final greenhouse competition. Everyone competes this week because it's the last challenge of the whole season. Congratulations on making it this far. So, I don't know what the challenge is just yet, and I need you to decide for me. I'm going to put 4 options down on this cushion, and you will use your chips to vote for what challenge you want to do for the final challenge of the season. Make sense?
Yes.
Oh my god!
So we have bungee, ricochet, dice stack, and finger or sausage.
Can I get an explanation for bungee and
No.
Now, all the information you get is that these were the 4 challenges that we did at the start of the game. So whatever information you have from those games is what you have now to decide.
I see.
I did finger or sausage. I did bungee.
Yeah, ricochet.
I did ricochet.
I did dice stack.
Okay, so what is bungee?
Bungee is like that game in there where it's like you're trying to get discs onto the other side.
Okay.
Is
Dice stack, you have to stack a bunch of dice, and if
Yeah.
you roll a certain number, you're allowed to stack
it's
them.
like luck kind of.
It's kind of like
It's a mix of luck, it's a mix of skill.
You only get to stack if you roll.
Yeah, so like you roll
6.
them, and then if you get a 6, then you're allowed to stack, and you keep rolling until you get the number that you want.
I'm almost afraid to ask. What's finger or sausage?
This game
Can we please not?
Yeah, it's fun in moderation. And
moderation.
But like actually playing.
I think what it is
Don't
is
they put something under your chin.
Yeah,
right?
it's
a
a-
finger or a
no.
sausage.
It was on the back of your
I
head.
played this. So you have a sausage in like a hot dog in one hand and your grimy unwashed finger in the other. And you have to touch the back of someone's neck with it.
Yeah, that's wild. No.
I'm sorry.
No, exactly.
Can we roll
I think we can flip that one over.
What is ricochet?
Ricochet, you take a pool ball and you shoot it down the pool table and it has to hit the back, and then whoever gets closest to the front, like where you start,
Oh.
wins.
Wins.
I think I like dice stack.
I'm between ricochet and dice stack.
I love
Those are the
dice
2
stack.
items. Okay, so
I
dice
think
stack.
ricochet.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw on dice stack.
You know what?
Is this going to dice? Piglet?
It's a majority
Yeah.
rules. So like only one of these is gonna happen.
Yes.
Finger sausage, baby!
Alright, you have elected to play dice stack.
For dice stack, every player gets 10 dice and rolls all of them at once. Every die that rolls a 6 can be added to the stack. The first 3 to stack all 10 dice into the greenhouse.
Alright, in 3, 2, 1, go. Guarantee yourself a spot in the final 4 right now. If it falls over, you have to restart the ones that fell off. Zach's done, first place. Josh loses this stack. You can count that one. Right. Taylor's in second. Josh is in third. Sorry, Johnny and Piglet. Nothing for you. Okay.
I feel like it's gonna be both of us, honestly.
Yeah, I really hope one of them gets the gumption to nominate Josh. Because I
He
think...
got there.
Yeah, but I still think he's like a good move. Like out of the the three of us that are vulnerable, because Zach and Taylor are gonna take the flowers.
Yeah. For sure.
So I'm curious what they're gonna do with it. I wouldn't be surprised if it's you and I, but I do think that they should consider putting Josh up. And if you uproot and outbid Josh, we could just take Josh out.
Like, let's say I do uproot, then I have to trust for the next round someone to pick me, and I'd rather have control of that.
Okay.
And I'm just telling you, like, right now, if it is me and you, I'm just gonna keep it the same, because my odds are better that way, because then if I do come back, I'll be able to buy my way into the finale.
That's fine too.
And I just want to be transparent.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
So, I got 2 plans this round. I think I'm the primary target, and I think they know that I am the biggest threat at the moment. I made a pitch to Josh that if nobody buys anything and he gets me out at 5, there is no way they don't take him out at 4, and that he should be scared to take me out here because then he'll be the one that's taken out next round. And then what I said to Taylor and Zach is that we guarantee ourselves final 3, or at least that one of them two will have the power if we take out one of the Joshes this round, because if we take out Josh or Piglet, they are forced to give us seeds and banked votes next round for the final 4 currency thing, and we would obviously give them to each other. So, there's no way that one of us would not get the power. It guarantees we get the power. And if they decide they want to take me out at 4, that's fine, but at least they're giving themselves a guarantee at 3, which is kind of the pitch I'm making. I would kind of hate to see a Zach Piglet Taylor final 3, but like I'm obviously not playing for like TV. I'm playing to get myself there, so like that's kind of what I'm doing. But I have 2 plans right now, and if one of them works, I survive. If both of them fail, I'm getting 5th place and I'm joining the jury roundtable. And I'm going to say that Piglet is the most likable person that was not in our alliance, and when they find out about our alliance, they're going to be more inclined to vote for Piglet. And I'm going to scare them at the final 4, but I need to get there. I have so many plans, and I think there's so many genuinely good reasons to keep me around, but I do think it's a bad idea to let me get to the final 3. The question is, can I convince them that it's not a bad idea?
I want a nominating power, and I'm going to nominate Piglet.
I will probably take the other nominating power.
Okay. You want 2 seats.
Keep me out of it.
And then, obviously, make sure they don't buy uproot. Right. And then in Final Greenhouse, we just disperse our seeds amongst each other. So
I'm going to pick the 2 seeds.
Alright, thank you, Josh.
do you have a preference? I think I might do sunflower.
Okay.
Alright. There we are. Final standings for the week. Zach is Sunflower, Taylor is Rose, and Josh gets 2 seeds. Let's go to the nomination ceremony.
Wait, what?
Yeah, we're going straight to the
Straight to them?
Yeah. Alright, hello, Final 5, and it's time for another nomination ceremony. Zach, you're our Sunflower. Name the first nominee.
Okay, I'm nominating Piglet.
Alright, Piglet, have a seat, and you receive a seed. Taylor.
Hi.
Hi. Who else is going to sit up there?
I think I am going to I am going to nominate Johnny.
Johnny, come have a seat. So that means Piglet and Johnny are our 2 nominees. Let's head to the auction.
Hey y'all. Y'all know what to do.
Alright.
They wanted me to nominate you.
Yeah, I could tell.
And I felt kind of cornered a little bit. And they were like, oh, we'll do seeds. So I just this was me proving it.
I'm so thankful.
This was me proving it. So I literally hope we're final 2.
I could see the gears.
We're final 2,
there.
right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm the only vote.
Okay.
That right? Because you and Zach can't vote, and the 2 people up on the block can't vote.
Yeah.
I'm the deciding vote.
Who are you thinking?
I want to bring Piglet.
Okay. It's fine. Johnny's about to fucking rip me a new one, I think.
Really?
I mean, he just like whispered to me, Josh. Like he was like Josh, and so.
Can you speak up a little bit?
But like we do have like a final two.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, you and me?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Easy.
Okay,
Easy.
good. I'm sorry. I feel like I literally made that so last second. I just felt like I started getting really scared that I was just like on the outs and it was like a lose-lose situation for me.
On the outs of what?
Like you and Zach.
But if the three of us are going to final three, then there's no outs.
Okay. Well, I don't know why I kind of did what I did. I kind of like immediately regretted it because I didn't really realize there was one vote.
Yeah, my biggest concern next round is that they're going to take you out at 4.
Zach will?
No, just in general, because there's the 2 Joshes are going to have the most seats.
How many do you have?
I have 0. I burned all mine.
So I'm an idiot.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't sure if you like wanted me out or not. I mean,
I didn't, and I just like I think I like panicked.
Is there a chance we could last minute uproot, or is it dead? Piglet told me he doesn't want to bid.
Okay.
Because he wants to save his stuff for 4. But here's the thing:
if we spend
if we spend all of our seeds and give me the uproot, and one of them leaves, they have to give us the seeds, and we're all in the final 3. If it's me, you, Zach, and whoever's left over, they have to give it to us because you're not allowed to give it to yourself. So one of us will win the bid because we're all going to give it to each other. That 4th person has to give it to us, and we're all in the final 3. That's what I thought we were doing.
I think I just got like so scared. Like I think what really scares me is when you like whispered Josh and like out there when I was walking in.
Because I think he's the biggest threat.
I don't know why I just did that. Honestly, I think I just panicked, feeling like on the outs.
Can you fix it and talk to Zach?
Yes.
Okay.
And say what?
Tell him that we need to get. How many seats do you have?
3.
We need to give me enough seats to uproot because otherwise the 2 of them will probably give each other their most seats, and one of you will get 4th. Because I think they're closer to each other than they are to us.
I didn't know they were close.
Yeah, I mean it's.
I think I might have just like literally royally fucked up, but I think
we have a chance to fix it. We have a chance to fix it. Let me talk to Josh. Can you pull Zach aside and try to get it from him? And if you guys give me the seats to uproot, or just bid on the uproot yourselves and give it to me, then I will evict whichever we think is the best bet. And honestly, I think that's probably Josh.
Okay.
Okay. Let me talk to Josh. It's all okay. And honestly, Taylor, if you can't pull it off, no hard feelings.
Okay, but I will try.
Please.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Burning the 3 seeds might have been the death of me, but I think they kind of want me out anyways. I am going to tell Josh that I think if I go out 5th, that they're going to all pull together so he gets 4th. So I'm going to leave that up to him if he's willing to take the risk. If he feels confident in his relationships, he can. But I'm going to make up a lie and tell him that the 4 of us have had an alliance since the beginning, and that he's probably sitting on the outside of a group and that they want to take me out because they think that I could beat him. So I hope I could get Josh at the tail end of it, but I'm gonna make up one last lie. I'm gonna make up one last thing, I think, and I'll make a promise to him that I'll take him to the end if it's possible for one of us to get the power. Because I do believe they would take him out next round because of the move he made on Oscar. So let's see. I am sure they're all convincing each other that they need me out before the end, but all I need is Josh, because Piglet said he's not going to bid, because he said that he would be more comfortable being on the block against me. So I said, that's okay. I got one last bid to play. At the end of the day, it's the final 5, so there's not really much wiggle room anymore, unfortunately, and this is quite literally all I could think to do, and I don't really have a B plan. And if, done nothing Taylor wants to turn on me, then she's more than welcome to. That's also fine.
Where's your head at?
My only pitch is extremely simple. I don't really know what they were doing. I don't think it matters. I think what matters the most to you is next round. If nobody bids this round and I go home, I would be blown away if they didn't take you out at 4. Because you were the one that led that Oscar move, which is the biggest move that any of us have.
Right.
So they might take me out here, but if they do, and I'm the one that goes, I think they snipe you at 4. My promise is, if you keep me here with the sole vote, send Piglet and his coins out of the game. If you give it to me, I will take you to the final 2.
Okay.
And if you don't even want to give them to me and you just want to use me as a cushion for next round and be like, hey, we got to take out Johnny before the finale, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
But that's probably a better tool than keeping Piglet in the game because I think the three of them see themselves on a similar page.
How many C's does Piglet have?
Oh, I thought you were about to ask me how many I have. I think he has 3.
Okay. I also have 3.
Okay.
So.
There's not many seeds to pass around next round, but I don't have any, so I'm also not really a threat to kill any of your plans because I can't give seeds to anybody.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's your best
Make
move.
us strong.
And I believe it's another resume move for you, especially if you could get me out at 4.
Yeah.
And if you do, thank God.
Like, man, I'm juggling between you and Piglet so hard. Like.
No, I know, but you also have to think about yourself.
Oh, I know. But
because you could think about him, and you might be closer to him.
But it's like how
But he doesn't, yeah, but like him being there with those other 2 will probably get the 3 of them in the finale.
It's like, how does that affect your game? Like, or not really, like my game.
Yeah.
Like, how does who says affect my game?
Yeah, and you ultimately have time to think about that.
Right.
And honestly, if you want me to leave, you could also do a confessional. Because this is a good TV moment.
So the person I'm sending home wants me to do a confessional. Isn't that T? I think it'd be wise to send him home. And now that I know that he has 0 seeds, I for sure know he won't be going for that uproot. So as the sole voter, I think it's in my best interest to stick with my original top 2, which is out on the front patio right now, and get rid of Thomas. Johnny. Thomas has been gone. I am going to get rid of Johnny.
I'm sorry I had to do that. Like, I honestly didn't expect to win.
Wait, let me come next to you.
Okay, yes. I honestly didn't expect to win, and when I did, I was like, fuck what I do. And like, you were the only one that had like nominated me in the past, so it was like, okay. And I wanted to get Sunflower because I wanted to at least like let you get that seed so that it like you can go for the uproot.
Okay. No, that makes sense. And I don't, I'm not like, what the fuck? It makes sense because,
Yeah.
Our past with me nominating you because of the whole other situation, the whole Venus flytrap, that round just like set everyone ablaze.
Yeah, and,
So-
and like I don't want you to think I'm like pissed about it because I'm
Yeah.
really not. It was just like what I had to go off of.
Mhm. If Johnny's in the finale, I feel like he would win.
I think so, especially because he's had a lot of power and he's also been able to get a lot of uproots.
Yeah.
Especially if he uproots this one.
Well, he was trying to get me to uproot so that Josh would go up.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, because then I would be the sole vote.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I would probably use it. I probably would use it to keep Josh, just because I feel like that wouldn't make sense for us to bring Johnny to the end.
Yeah. I don't want to sit next to Johnny in the end. It's just that Johnny, I feel like, has a little bit of the lead, especially because, and don't repeat this, Emily is Johnny's partner.
Whoa.
Yeah. I didn't tell you that because I would. I was like, I want to keep it quiet, but it's like it's at that point in the day where it's like, whatever. I don't know.
think you need to tell. I'm gonna respect. Like, I really want to go tell Josh. Obviously,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna respect the fact that you confided in me in this.
Hmm.
But I think the person who you really need to tell is Josh, because he's the vote.
Okay. I gotta tell you, I just told him. I feel like it's an important piece of information.
Mm-hmm.
Johnny and Emily are dating.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you not gagged? I was gagged.
Yeah. So,
Did y'all at home know this? Because I did not.
I was gagged.
Okay. I am the sole voter.
Yeah.
I want to take you with me. So, I think it would be smart for me to put up for uproot
hmm
and not use it.
I think that might be a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, vote him.
Yeah. I think I have what I need to get to top 4. Zach just told me that Johnny and Emily are boyfriend and girlfriend, which is fucking gaggy. I can't believe Zach would trust me with that information. and I just started blowing more and more fire on that flame. I told him, because he told me not to tell anyone, and so to build trust with him, I told him I will respect what he's saying, but he should tell Josh. And then Josh came. He told Josh, and Josh is gagged, and Josh is on board to vote Johnny. I won't be uprooting because I feel like if Josh doesn't vote Johnny, that's stupid if he doesn't do that. And I need enough seeds to trust within Taylor that she will. I need enough seeds so that I can make sure that I make it to the end. When I make it to the end, I'm hoping that it's me, Taylor, and Josh. I don't want to bring Zach there because Zach has been floating in the sense that he's been maneuvering really well, not necessarily floating as if he has been lazy. He's been a great player, but I think I have the best shot against Taylor and Josh to make a pitch to the jury. And I've been trying to do really good jury management, so I hope it all plays out for me. But bitch, that's fucking crazy. That is fucking crazy. If Josh doesn't keep me, I don't know what else to say.
I think I'm the biggest idiot.
What do you mean?
I just think I panicked because of Lee's stuff, and I felt like when we were walking in, Johnny said, "Do Josh," and I just felt like all this pressure, and I was like, "He's gonna win," but I didn't even put two and two together that now that makes Josh the only vote.
I think Josh is going to vote to eliminate Johnny. Do you want me to give you my seeds?
To put out over, we can.
No. I think Johnny going into the final with us is dangerous.
So were you okay with that?
I think we're okay with that. But
I just started getting scared about him. Like I just was scared he was gonna win, but like
I think he's going to win, especially with the
that was the thing. Because I felt I was a little bit nervous about that because they were always saying like, you know, we'll make it to a jury, but we'll play our own game. But then
when they made it to jury,
yes,
their games merged.
Yes, and then also I just feel like as a jury vote, you're not gonna not vote for that person, and so like I was just so terrified. But then the only thing I'm like nervous about is that they have like all these seeds.
I think Josh is bidding on uproot and wants to not use it, so that already takes away some of their seeds.
Why does he think they have seeds?
Do you want me to give you my seeds and then you could put them on me so that I get the immunity and then I can send Piglet in?
You will will you think you promise?
Yeah, I can.
I take it very seriously. I don't want to do it in front of the window.
Okay.
I don't know if anyone's right there.
Yeah, when we get up, we can do it. But do you want to do that?
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I'll text Holly.
Perfect. How many do you think they have?
I think Josh has like 3. Piglet has 3. I think. How many do you have now?
5.
Okay, so they can't even if they like spend it on each other.
We need to get Josh to approve.
Yeah, we need to get Josh to approve.
What is your guys' plan?
Have you talked to Josh?
I just gave him my pitch.
Did he say what he's doing? Because apparently it's like more up in the air than we thought.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah.
As the dogs start barking incessantly in the background, Johnny explains that these 3 should work to get out Josh or Piglet this round. That way, in the final 4, whichever of the 2 Joshes survives will have to spin their seeds on the other 3 players, effectively cornering that player and giving these 3 the opportunity to go to the top 3.
I do think the 3 of us in the final 3 is the most even, because I do think if Josh gets there, he owns that Oscar move, and they're currently talking about that probably in the jury roundtable. So if you guys want to uproot me, you can. If you want to leave it in Josh's hands, that's fine. But if the 2 of them exchange seeds and then one of you get 4th place, I feel like you'll be kicking yourselves.
Yeah. Do you have any seeds?
No, I have nothing. I got the ones that fucking Elise gave me. I played right away because I thought she was just trying to paint a target on my back, which would have been kind of good to have.
Should we act like you have seeds that they?
Everyone knows I don't have them because I just played them all.
Mm.
She gave me 3 and I used 3.
Yeah.
So the only way that I could get uproot is if you 2 saw it in your advantage to give me the seeds to uproot. And I also said that I could leave again and you guys could talk this out, but you don't even have to give me the seeds. You guys could just play uproot yourselves and give it to me to play out myself.
I'm fine doing that.
All right. You guys want to talk about it again?
Sure. Thank
All
you
right.
for saying
No
that.
problem.
Yeah, if Josh doesn't go for uproot, If Josh doesn't go for uproot, I say we get it to save Johnny.
You think so?
Because I don't want them going into the finals with
Do you
that
think you
many
would try and
seeds.
outbid?
Maybe, yeah, but then that leaves them with even less seeds, which is what we want. We
Yeah.
want to take away their seeds.
And then if not, we get it anyways, and I think we still have seeds.
To recap, Zach wants Taylor to buy Uproot if Josh does not bid. That way they can eliminate one of the Joshes. Otherwise, if Josh bids on Uproot, Zach and Taylor will have the most seeds going into the final four.
This is hectic, but I think that's the best move.
Mm-hmm.
And then who do you want to go to the end with?
I'm good with going to the end with Josh because he has that one move, but I don't think it's even really his move. I think me, you, and Johnny pressured him into doing it, and it got to the point where he couldn't do anything else, especially when Johnny gave you the uproot.
So how does it work? Like, when does it become a final 3 versus a final 2?
So it's a final 2 if 2 people tie for seeds.
Okay.
Those 2 would become the final 2. Yeah. Which I don't
Something
think
can
is
happen,
Yeah. But let's just make sure that Josh bids on uproot, and if he does, we're good, I think.
Okay, and if he doesn't, then we bid.
Yeah, we bid.
Alright, hello Final Five. Here we are at the end of the last auction of the game. I see no bids.
Will it remain that way?
Oh,
I think I'm going to uproot.
that's
Okay.
good.
Okay. Taylor has bid 3 seats on uproot.
Does anyone take issue? I'll
3,
extend. 3.
2, 1. Okay, Taylor, you have purchased uproot.
Here
For 3 seeds.
you go.
What would you like to do?
Thank you.
Okay, Johnny has been uprooted, which means Josh will join Piglet on the block. Let's head to the living room.
Thank you so much.
Alright, here we are at the final 5 banishment ceremony. Josh and Piglet, you are the final nominees for the week. At the end of the ceremony, one of you is going up to the jury roundtable, but you each have one last chance to plead your case to Johnny, who will have the sole face-to-face vote to banish. Josh, you're first.
Alright. Hello, everybody. I did not prepare a speech because I was not prepared to be sitting up here. I have been a part of, I think, all of your games, especially all you 3 right here, since the very beginning, the very first challenge. I've been a part of your game since we met in the coffee house and started talking. I think that it would be dumb to take me out of this game right now. I am one of the reasons, of course, with all of your help, that we are sitting here right now, that being taking Oscar out. We had talked about how we wanted to do that for a long time, and we had the opportunity to take it, and we took it, and I think that's very smart of us, and I think that shows my character in this game and my trustworthiness to you all. I have never put any of you on the block, minus you, but you were taken down, so it was an eye for an eye. We talked about that. So, overall, maliciously, I never put any of you on the block, and I think that should be taken into account for going forward. Thank you, guys.
Piglet.
So, I definitely don't want to insult you and call you stupid or anything like that, but I do want to let you know that me and you have been working together pretty well, I would say, up until now. Of course, you're in the power position, and the conversations that me and you have been very genuine. I haven't shown anything, to ever raise any red flags to you, to ever betray your trust, and you haven't done the same thing for me. So I would just really appreciate for you to bring me to top 4 as well. We've had a great working relationship throughout the entire game, and I would just love to continue to see that through, and for me to be sitting next to you right here in the top 4. Like I said, we've worked really great together. I've worked really awesome with all of y'all, of course. But now we're down to nitty-gritty, right? And every single conversation that we have had, I've told you exactly where I'm at, and my intentions have never been different. I've even shown you things and let you know, looped you into conversations that were happening on the opposite side of the house. So I really hope you take that into account.
All right, thank you both. With that, Johnny, it all comes down to you. Please stand and cast the Soul Oath to Banish.
First off, I have had a very good working relationship with all 4 of you in this room, and I love all of you to death. And I'm very, very, very happy with this final 5. I do think it is coming to the nitty-gritty, and I think that there's probably a person that is better for me to bring into the final 4 with me. And I'm really sorry, Piglet, but I did see a lot of red flags this round when I was trying to hatch a plan for us to both stay and get you off the block so you could evict Josh. And then you said that you would rather sit on the block against me. I don't really know where your position would stand next round, and I am going to evict you here, and I'm sorry.
All right, Piglet, you have advantage from the greenhouse. Thank you.
Fuck you. GG, fuck,